stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Get more W. That Gentlest energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing. It's there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB NRG and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
Yo, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? It's Tuesday, baby. That's right. That means that red and black is in the back of me, and it's on me too. Except I got a different shirt on. I gotta get some more shirts, bro. I'm starting to run out. Gotta pay myself to support myself and promote myself over here. But yo, check it out. It's Tuesday night, and we back at it with another episode of the Beatline Web Show. That's right. We going live again. And yeah, I'm starting to get back into the program where I'm starting to get some little different scheduling going on. So we're going to be recording a little bit more and not doing live as much. We actually have a guest tonight. We're going to be talking to another podcast before. He came on to talk to wrestling talk with us and stuff like that or whatever. We're going to bring him to the stage in a little bit here. But yo, Beeline, check it out, guys. I wanted to share some stuff with you. Yo, as y'all just saw, we have the promotions that we're doing every show. We've been posting them since last season. We've been, I thought, bringing that up. But we have the Stuff and Thang shop, yo. Please go ahead and go support if y'all like the clothes, y'all like the gear. Check out the shop, yo, man. Pick up a T-shirt, buy one for your girl. They got gift cards now. I didn't even do that. They just did it themselves or whatever. They got gift cards. You can get a gift card and give it to somebody like, hey, yo, support the Beeline. Yo, listen, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for making this a reality for me, man. I'm getting back into it hard. I'm meeting new people. We had a whole new panel on Live on the Line the other day. So really, really appreciate the love and the support. Please keep supporting. Please keep supporting everybody that comes on the show. I'm going to have a lot of podcasters on talking about their ideas. Go follow them. Please go subscribe to them. And we're going to talk to one now. But before we do anything, y'all already know. Listen, let me find it first because I've been messing up lately. Y'all already know what we got to do. We got to do this. Let's go!
Straight to the point, baby.
It's going down in
3, 2, 1.
People, that's your boy!
Brian B.
Let's go.
Back on the Beeline. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited.
Is the influence you have.
Again with Rangers!
You gotta be a clean baby's ass.
Hold on real quick.
Knows the hands of fate.
People, it's your boy, Brian B. Welcome to the Beeline Web Show. Let's go! Listen, man, I've had that not the intro. The intro has changed multiple times since we've done the show or whatever, but I've had that track. I made that damn track on vacation, yo. I was on vacation. That was my first thing that I ever made for the show. I had a stupid little thing. As a matter of fact, I'm lying. That was the second track that I made. But I had the first track for like a little bit. I made it on my phone, and I was just like, whatever. But I had that track for a long time. I even got that as my ringtone on my phone, yo. Listen, I'm trying to keep the dream alive, yo. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. It's been amazing lately. It feels great to be back. Yo, listen, guys, we're going to introduce somebody. Like I said, he's been on the show before. We're going to get to know him and his podcast, where he got started, where he's going, and different things he's doing. But like I said, make sure y'all go and support him afterwards. I'm going to post a link in the chat. And y'all going to be seeing a lot more clips coming. I know I haven't been posting clips like I used to, but trust me, I've been working, man. I've been working crazy hours recently. And I'm about to go on vacation next week. I got 5 days off, yo. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work for the Beeline. But, ladies and gentlemen, bringing to the platform that we at right now, the web show of the Beeline. Check it out. This is my man from the Brang, the Popcorn podcast. We got some movie talk on here today. Check it out. We got my man, Jason Craig. What up, Jay?
Yo, what's good, Brian? What's good, Brian? I appreciate the intro. Couldn't do it better myself.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yo, listen, I appreciate you hopping on with me today at last minute, man. I sat there and haven't really had a lot of time to really interact with everybody. I'm throwing shit in the chat like, yo, who want to jump on the show? Who want to talk some shit? Yeah? Hey, P-Way, thanks you for the shout out, bro. Listen, I would love to have you back on, man. But this is going to be an interview. We got to give Mr. Jason Craig his shine. If y'all checked out live in the line, that's P-Way. Real cool cat, man. Young kid, got a really good head on his shoulders, and really appreciate it, man. He gonna come on here and talk his stuff too. But Jay, how you been, brother? What's been going on with you, man?
Man, it's good trying to find content to talk about with this writer strike going on. So it's very hard to find things to talk about. So we're probably going to start doing more retro things now because now the movie season's slowing down.
Yeah, it's true, man. We starting to kick back into the weather's starting to change a little bit, and we're getting away from summertime. And I'm not going to lie, not that summertime was like a big drastic change. It hasn't been a lot, man. In my opinion, it hasn't been a lot of I say this multiple times, but remember back in the day where you had like the known blockbuster movies that were out, bro. Like you knew when Avengers was coming out, or Batman and Superman, whatever. You had like the known movies, but now lately it just seems like something's out. Like you don't even remember. Like I don't know if I'm tripping, but that's how I'm remembering it, bro. I remember when movies and music, everything used to be hidden back in the day, bro. Now you got to search for shit. But it is true that writers strike is really. I mean, I don't even think we felt the full effect of that yet. I think
we have already. Like we have Dune 2 got pushed back. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse got pushed back a whole year. They delayed Craven indefinitely. They can keep that shit. They don't have to.
I don't know. I don't fuck with that. I'm tired of them making movies on the villains. I'm like, what are you focusing on? Like, you're supposed to have the villain supposed to be the ultimate bad guy for the good guy to fight. I've said this multiple, making Venom and then making Spider. What the fuck why is the point? You're supposed to make Spider-Man fight Venom. That's what makes it entertaining. But anyway, before we get to the movie talk, because I want to talk some movies with you and everything. Yo, I want to get to know you, man. I want to give you a platform. I don't know if you've ever done like a full interview, exactly like where you're from, how you got started in podcasting, everything like that. Like I've been enjoying those conversations, and I think the audience has been enjoying it too, especially people who are like interested in pursuing a career in podcasting. So let's just start off simple, bro. Tell us, introduce yourself, and tell us a little bit about you and stuff like that.
Well, I was born Morris, Minnesota, but I claim Chicago. That's where most of my family is. I'm really just the Midwest, Chicago, St. Louis, all that. Lived in Georgia for a while, then moved to Texas. Not really liking it here, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. But I started my podcast like on the tail, like really on the, I want to say 2021 was started the podcast. So after the pandemic, so I got on the wave late. I always wanted to do a podcast because I love talking movies. I can talk for hours, as you can see if you watch my show. But my friend said, "Hey, why don't you just make a podcast? You like talking about movies?" It's like, I never thought about it. So then I just got a $20 microphone, used my phone at first, and then the Brang the Popcorn podcast was made.
Was that always the first name that you had thought out for your podcast?
We had a few names thrown out there. We had We had the at first it was gonna be an anime based show, so it was gonna be the Otaku Corner. But then we tried to switch and bring it down to movies. I forgot all the names. They were very bad names. They were very bad names. Then one of the former co-hosts, Courtney Lyric, she's the one who thought of the name, and we just rock with it, and we've been bringing the popcorn ever since. Now we have Bring the Popcorn, Bring the Controller, and now on Wednesdays we have Bring the Pigskin. It's
Yeah,
a seasonal show. It's seasonal
that's
show
what's up.
football.
I like stuff like that, bro. I like when people brand the shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's branding. You know what I'm saying? Like, you took one thing and you branched it off into other variety. Like, so you had your podcast talking about movies, and Brangda is your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can incorporate anything. Bring the hot dogs, bring the chili and fries, like bring the firefighters, like whatever, man. I like that branding part of it.
Yeah, man, just trying to. I'm probably going to just brand it as Brang the Entertainment, just so it's everything, because we talk everything, whether it's movies, anime,
Yeah.
video games, now football because of football season. So yeah,
Oh
we,
yeah.
we try to hit every market to keep everybody entertained.
Feel you. I see the posters up on the wall, man. I don't remember that from last time. You got a couple posters up there?
Oh yeah, well, I got the 2 Flash posters for free when I'm gonna go see that. Got a
Okay.
Rise of the Beast poster. I'm really trying to fill this wall up, but with this
Yeah.
writer strike going on, I might have to go old school and just get some of my favorite old school posters. Like, definitely got to get Black Dynamite poster.
Mm.
I want to get a poster from my new favorite movie. They clone Tyrone. I love that movie.
I didn't watch it yet. I gotta. I'm gonna get caught up on my vacation. I gotta. There's a lot of movies I gotta watch.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
highly recommend it. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I heard it was good too. There's a couple of movies that I've wanted to watch, especially on Netflix. They have I still haven't watched that Jackie Chan and John Cena movie. You reviewed that one yet?
Nah, I did. Sure, might have to with this writer strike. Might
I
have to
tell
because
you, bro.
ain't much coming out.
Yeah. So just to touch on the writer's strike a little bit, I've talked about it on a couple different shows that I've done so far. I don't. I've heard what's going on with it. Probably as much as the next person. Do you know anything as far as like I know that they want their residuals and stuff like that because apparently these people are getting paid peanuts, and we're thinking that they're like rolling in the green at their home and shit. But apparently they're not getting paid like that, and this streaming services are really what's the blame, the cause for it. How much information on it? Go ahead, school us real quick.
Well, I've talked to like a few writers, and the thing about it is the main concern for the actors and the writers is AI. Like every
Mm.
time a new technology comes out, that's when strikes come up. I don't know if you remember back in 2007 when Blu-rays first when Blu-rays became popular, there was a writer strike. There was a writer strike, and I think there was an actor strike. That's why we got all those bad movies like Dragon Ball Evolution, uh, X Men Origin, or X Men Wolverine Origins. It's
Street Fighter Chun Li's version
yeah,
and shit.
yeah, like there was
Remember
a lot of
that?
bad Quantum, the 007 Quantum of Solace, and the thing is, these these
I'm gonna check it more.
these companies they want to cut corners so they don't have to pay their writers because they think that you can take the human element out of writing, and you can. If you're a writer, you can't take the human element out because an AI can only do so much.
Listen, Jay. Listen, I gotta bring it to you a little bit right now. Yo, we talked about it. I think me and Kyle talked about it on Live in the Line one day. We were on your show and we were talking about or me and Warren. I think it was me. It might have been with me and Warren. We were on your show and you read the script, bro. You pulled up the AI version of the Transformers like versus Fast and the Furious or whatever.
Yeah,
And I remember, like, because I never really paid attention to it like that or whatever. But I remember you were like kind of clowning it, and you were like, "Oh, this is crazy." And I remember you reading, and I remember thinking to myself, like, "Yo, listen, bro, like this shit doesn't sound that bad. Like, I would go watch this shit."
but here's
Like,
the thing about but here's the thing about that though. it just gave me a log line and it just gave me a layout. You would still need the human element because I've tried to put many scripts in there to help with my writing scripts, and the AI is bad because it is very bare bones, it's very basic. And that if you look at a lot of those movies from back in the day, like the Dragon Ball Evolution, the Quantum of Solace, they were made by like the scripts were finished by the directors themselves, and no, not even the directors, just the corporations themselves, the studios themselves, and they were really bad. So that's why you need these writers because that's what they make a living off of is writing. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, no, that's true. Nobody's ever taking that argument away of like, you definitely want to keep supporting, you know what I'm saying? But you want to know what sucks, man? And I'm just playing devil's advocate on this one. The rate we're going, we got to be realistic, bro. If they wanted to, they can remove actors, people in as a whole, and have content to push out. And the AI is only going to get better, man. It's not going to, default. I mean, at the end of the day, like there's going to be representation. I mean, there damn near is already. If you casted, let's say Batman. Batman's always been something where you have different Batmans every one, and you got to just pretend like it's the same motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But now with this whole thing, and I don't agree with this. I just want to say that on record too. I don't agree with this, but I'm just saying possibility is there. You can have one Batman and say, hey, come in here today. We want you to be Batman, your likeliness, whatever. Scan his ass and have that be Batman for the rest of time and shit. And they can do that forever. And that's what's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The actors, they don't want that because then at that point they would only they would only give us they will only get that check for for their likeness. They
Yeah.
wouldn't get any royalties for it. They wouldn't
Yeah.
if they make multiple movies with their likeness, they wouldn't get no money from that. And that's the thing. Actors that was a shit deal that they tried to give the SAG and the Actors Guild. That was just a shit deal, and I don't know why they thought that they would go for it. And now what they're trying to do now, they're trying to freeze out the writers so they go broke and they have no choice but to come to an agreement.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
That's
gonna
what I
get
heard
worse.
too.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Sucks, man. It does suck. You do hate the fact that like people's creativity and the time and energy it takes. I know you're a writer. I've been a writer my whole life, damn near as well. I just recently stopped writing as much as I used to. I mean, the time and energy it takes for that creativeness, like sitting there, secluding yourself, like quitting, like to put yourself, especially when you have a deadline or something like that. Like you really got to put work in, man. And it's very difficult to sit there and know that, these guys are being underappreciated for some of the greatest, pieces of art in classic history that we've come to watch. When we talk about movies, man, it might seem like on surface level, like, oh, it's just a movie. Nah, bro, think about how many good experiences you have with your family and, dates that you went on. You know what I'm saying? There's so many,
Right.
so much history and, just so much everything, so much love and passion with these pieces of art, man. Whether it be movies, whether it be music, whatever. And like you said, to have a machine come in and just kind of like just lay it out like a newspaper and shit. Like yeah, it is hard to kind of consider, man. Shout out to Dre. What up, Dre? 11:30 in the building.
Was
My
good.
boy
Was
right
good.
there, yeah.
But
Yeah, but go ahead, Jay. Yeah, I didn't want to make it about the writer's strike too much, man. I wanted to let you shine on here. But yeah, it is a big thing that is happening right now, man. It's kind of hard.
and also one more thing, for people that say, "Oh, well, I'm not really a movie person. It's not going to affect me." They just said they just I didn't even know that there was a union for video game actors, but now they have been approved to go on strike as well
Oh
because
shit.
so video games are going to get affected as well if they do if they go through with the strike. And that was the last thing
Yeah.
I wanted to throw out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a rough thing too. And the way video games are designed now, shit, you can't have a game without a damn. But I'm thinking a video game character would be easier to replace instead of a movie. Like you'll be able to just make some whatever random. You'll be back to making Mario and shit.
Yeah,
Or Sonic.
Mario don't say much, but like you,
Yeah.
like, it would be very hard to do the next Spider-Man or
Mm,
the next Uncharted or the next God of War. Like, so I'm telling you right now, if I don't get my God of War
bro.
6, hey, we fighting. I'm fighting Sony. I'm fighting Sony.
Yeah. We're still on. We're playing. I got Ragnarok. I have and I got the God of War. Me and IT Tip, we trying to beat God of War right now, but we don't play it enough, man. Me and IT Tip, we play fucking Fortnite. We play Fortnite like we 7 years old. I'm telling y'all right now.
I leave it to
When
y'all,
I get
man.
done here, I'm fucking going on Fortnite with IT Tip, yo. We be kicking ass in it too.
Man, I leave it to y'all, man. I couldn't do it for it. I just couldn't
We
do it
fuck
for
with
it.
it, man.
I,
I wasn't a fan either, but then it's like IT Tip, my girl, she's super competitive, yo. So it's like she'll tic tac toe. I don't give a fuck what we playing. She gonna try to win hard as hell. So she dragged me into Fortnite. She's like, "Come on, babe, we gotta get in." She was playing by herself. I'm like, "This girl trying to get amazing at this shit." And then we just kind of got stuck. We've been playing Fortnite for years.
you're right,
But
right.
we love that shit. But that's what's up, man. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting, and especially in your genre. I host an entertainment show too, and you can see, like, I finally got my damn movie showing in the background. But I love entertainment, man. That's all I'm about, bro. I love the whole industry, and like you said, just to know that the creativeness and everything's on such a pause, and you can't get into shows and stuff no more because you don't know if you're gonna have a season 2 or if it's gonna die out. You gotta wait until fucking 3 years from now for it to get done. It is kind of a challenging time, with movies and stuff like that coming out. But back to your podcast and stuff like that. So when you did get started, like, what kept you going, man? Because now you're going. You said 2001. Going into 2004 this year. What kind of kept you going? Like, did you start it for like a purpose, or did you kind of just like, hey, it's a hobby?
Well, like, okay, so when I first started back in 2021, I did it because I treated it more as therapy, like, because I went through a lot of like things mentally, like depressed and whatnot. And one thing that has always like made me happy is just media, just watching movies, TV, video games, watching anime. That's always been like my safe space. And
Yeah,
like I saw that podcasting was a safe place too, because I started listening to more podcasts when I said, let me see if I can make my own, like give the same feeling to people that podcast gave to me when I was feeling down. And then I just kept going. I said, you know what? If I keep on going hard at this, maybe I can make a career out of this. Hopefully I can.
yeah,
That's the goal, is to be able to have this as my main source of revenue.
yeah.
That is the goal.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, bro. I love that. And I've known you for a little while now, man. I definitely can tell that you're passionate about it. And you don't just throw it together either. You know what I mean? Like, we've had conversations with different people on the show even about just like, it's cool to have something. And if you're just passionate about what you're doing however you're doing it in your draws, whatever you want to do it. But I really respect people that are like really trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really got an idea, that's like trying to gauge what they need to do to stay relevant, to pursue something different. Anybody can just do something, and sometimes that's enough, just doing something. But when you really putting, yourself behind it, and trying to really make something of it, I respect that shit, bro. Because I know how hard it is to do that shit, yo. That's all I've been trying to do with this shit, and so when I do meet people, that's why I started this. I want to have podcasters on, like have people see you guys even more, see me even more, and like just try to build each other up as much as we possibly can, bro. It's necessary. Let's see what Joe talking about. We've got JC. The thing is, if video games go down, we're gonna be back in the Oregon Trail before we know it, because that's basically all. So
Man, look,
can
I
do
don't
in the
want.
genre.
Look, I don't need 2025 Pong. I don't need that. Tetris
Bruh.
still. I don't need look, Tetris cool every now and then,
Pac-Man.
but I swear, if Sony if Sony think they right mind, I'm paying for Tetris. Oh, they licking paint.
Bruh.
I ain't paying no $70 for no Tetris.
Fucking $70, $80 on with amazing graphics, but you're just building blocks. Not even worth it.
Like,
Fucking
that's what I'm saying.
third grade. You got an $800 console in your room to play fucking third grade game.
Yeah,
Go fish and shit.
but also, one of the main things I do like about podcasting is I love meeting new people. Like I'm an omnivert. I both extrovert and introvert, but I love talking to you guys. Like, Every
Yeah.
time like I meet a new podcaster, they automatically my friends because I automatically just want to be able to work with them in the future and just have conversations like
Yeah.
no matter what. It's like me, you. I think we met through Stedman, and that was
Yeah.
through and that was even through like a show. That was just through a soap that we
An
recorded.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah, an idea. You know what I mean? I was just talking about that, bro. I was just talking about. I forgot who the hell I was just talking to it about. But I was just telling somebody like, another podcaster that is going to be on the show actually. I was just talking to her and she just started a podcast like
right.
yesterday. And I was like, hey, yeah, I was telling her that I was having you on because she was ready to come on tonight. But I was like, no, I got my boy coming on, and definitely check out the episodes, like see what we're talking about. But I was telling like, one of our podcaster friends, Stead, shout out to Stead. We gotta get Stead. Stead be fucking ghosting me, bro. Yeah, like an ex.
I think he's sick right now because I was trying to get him yesterday. Yeah, I think he wasn't. He
Okay.
was feeling with. So feel better, Stead.
Feel better, Stead. But Stead had this awesome idea of doing like a podcast soap opera, man, and he was getting us together, and we were literally rehearsing to do a damn soap opera that was like with different podcasters, man. I'm still down.
Right.
I would love to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to like bite nothing, but I'm saying like that idea. Whether it be like a soap opera or whatever, but I would love to do something like that, man. I would love to get some people together and just do like a play or whatever, yo. I like shit like that. I've always liked shit like that or whatever. It's entertaining.
Right.
It's
Right.
fun too.
Right. It
Yeah.
helps you challenge yourself in different areas. That's one thing I like. My
Yeah.
main goal, it's very lofty goal, but there's two things I want to do. One, I do want to host my own convention for just podcasting, just black just black content creators, just in general, just a safe space for them. And also, I do want to do a Bring the Popcorn cruise. That is going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're going to make it happen once we get some more money and some
Shit, I'll
more
go.
financial backing. I want that to be a thing.
Yeah, that would be amazing, bro. The convention is definitely one of a big thing that I would love to do. Even I don't even know. I guess I haven't researched enough or whatever. But to see like a podcasters convention, I'm pretty sure they have it.
Yeah.
They got like TikTok conventions and shit. That shit is awesome, man. Just imagine the people who started like all this stuff. Remember what started this shit. Remember what started this shit. I mean, I guess you could say was MySpace, bro. Remember MySpace?
Yeah.
Who would have known, like, years later, down the line, we are literally a whole community of people who are meeting each other and, working together and, craziness, bro. Building businesses and industries and everything like that, man. It's unreal, yo. And you can start it with just a little bit of passion, a little bit of money, and not even much. Like you said, you started yours with $20, man.
Yeah.
Or did you like self-invest after that? Like, where did you go after you started like small?
I after that I started doing it on my laptop. Laptop was too old, so I said, okay, I gotta get another one. Spent $800 on a laptop. Still working to this day. Bought a mic. Still good, but I'm gonna upgrade that. I do want to get some like an actual camera instead of using my webcam. But yeah, just slowly and slowly just got to invest in slowly got to invest in this if I want to actually make this a thing. I
Yeah,
always I
yeah,
always encourage people, look, if you're passionate about something, just go ahead and just give it a try. You won't know if it's going to be successful if you don't try. Like you
yeah, for
don't
sure, man.
like you can't want like you can't you can't be disappointed if you never try. Like
Yeah,
disappointment is not always a bad thing. Like disappointment, you can learn from the disappointment and whatnot. And that's what I've been doing. Like I'm not as big as I wanted to be, but hey, I'm still meeting people. I'm still having fun. I've met certain people. Like it ended in disappointment, but I made a lot of great friends and a lot of great, potential business partners through doing this. And
yeah,
I always say COVID, it showed us, hey, you can make it out on your own and not have to work for a corporation.
yeah. You can. It's hard, fucking hard work though. That
Yeah.
reliability, you gotta really rely on yourself to make it happen. That's the scary part, man. That's definitely the
Hey,
scary part.
nobody ever said it was gonna be easy. That's the thing. Nobody said it was
No,
gonna be easy. Just
not at all.
gotta be dedicated, man. I mean, like people like LeBron and MJ and Tom Brady. Do you think they didn't become great by just waiting for things to come to them? They had to go out there and take it themselves, and
Yeah.
that's one thing that I've always admired about the greats in different sports is they like you see how where they come from and how they are now. Shoot, like
Yeah.
LeBron came from Akron, Ohio. He probably had less than both of us combined. And
Oh
look,
yeah, yeah. I knew some people that actually that when I worked at Target down here, I knew some people that came from that area, and he used to talk about it. He tall kid. We used to call him KD because he looked just like fucking Kevin Durant. And
Right.
I don't know nothing about basketball, but we used to call him that. But he was like, yeah, LeBron is God in Akron, bro. And he was just telling us, like, from the area, like, he came from there. But that's why his ass don't want to go back. He ain't going back to that small town shit. He live now.
Right.
But yeah, I definitely feel you. Let me ask you, who's some of the people that you've met on your show? Like, have you had the chance to like interview any movie stars or anybody like that? Um,
I've interviewed like a few. It was like older actors from shows that I watched, like Larry Hankin. He was amazing.
yeah,
Like
Larry's
Larry
awesome,
Hankin
bro.
is funny, and I love because the person that gave me the interview, I like, that name sounds familiar. Then when I saw him, I was like, oh shit, he was in that show
Mm-hmm.
Barry that I love. So
Yeah, yeah,
it was cool talking to him. Um, it was other ones. I interviewed the actor that played the one of the killers from Last House. One of the killers in Last House on the Left.
yeah,
Um, yeah, he was very nice. Like I've interviewed so many people.
yeah. But
It's
see, man,
like I said,
I like I, li-
it's just fun. It's just really fun. I got to update the YouTube more. It just I don't know why. I legit have to go. Videos get taken down, of course, because of copyright. Even though I'm using YouTube's platform to promote, so it's very hard. But I've met a lot of cool people. Still meeting cool people.
yeah.
Like got an interview tomorrow, so can't wait for that. And
There
yeah,
you
man, I
go,
just having fun.
man. I kind of want to watch this one right here because I'll tell you right now, I want to see what you said about it because that movie sucked ass.
Wait, which movie?
That Transformers shit, yo.
Oh, hey, man, look,
I couldn't fuck with it, yo.
like I said in my
I could
review,
not do that one.
it's
What up,
like
Henry?
it's like the 1980s cartoon. It's like the 1980s cartoon, but just 2 hours of that. It's like
Bro, that
like
dude
it was,
saying Brooklyn every 5 minutes, yo. I was so done with that main character, yo. I
I'm,
could not
and that
deal
was
with
the thing.
that dude, yo.
That was the thing. The two actors I actually did. Those were one of my favorite. The first half of the movie, I really enjoyed the movie, but then when
Yeah,
that third act, I was like, it was really long for no reason, and then like they kind of spoiled what happens to Bumblebee. Like when I saw Bumblebee get stabbed, like, well, I saw him in the trailer shooting, so he's not dead. So like they kind
yeah,
of ruined that for me. And like, yeah, man. But other than that, I mean, like I said, it's not terrible. I think I liked it more than all the other Michael Bay movies. I I I
Mm.
I,
What? Hold
I
on, wait a
don't.
second. Wait. You mean the Transformers, though?
Yeah, I don't like the Transformers Michael Bay movies.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, shit, that's my move, bro. We be talking right now.
I
Bad
just
Boys, listen, that's fucking
like I
the
said,
greatest movie on the
I
planet.
like I said, I like Bad Boys. What I can't think of any other Michael Bay movies that I like
Shit,
besides.
Bad Boys. Michael Bay got some hits, yo. Yeah, I can't remember all of them. Fuck it, we ain't doing nothing. We want the show. Let's get the audience what they want. What Michael Bay got? It's crazy because Michael Bay is one of the top guys, and he is definitely one of the action writers. A lot of sci-fi. Um, but
Okay, he
back in the
had
day, you used to have like Steven Spielberg. You used to have all these guys that you really used to know, and now you don't have that many that you can just kind of like just think off the top of your head and shit real quick. You kind of, I mean, unless I just don't keep up with shit no more.
Okay, I know this is not. He had to be a producer. Okay,
Yeah.
he did do Pearl Harbor. I no, actually no. I remember that movie was, eh. Okay, so that's another
Yeah, that was kind of Pearl Harbor was kind of.
Pain
I
and
remember
Gain.
that one or whatever.
Pain and Gain. I have to look at it in a completely different light when I learned the true story of the movie. uh,
I didn't even.
yeah,
I think I watched that like half-assed because I don't even remember that really.
like I'm looking at this list. I might give him Armageddon if he was was he the
Was he?
director? It shows up. Man, my internet's running slow.
He did quite. Oh shit, he was the executive producer on the Purge TV series. I didn't know that. These guys be winding up doing so much more than you even think that he did. Oh, I think did we lose Jay? Oh shit, we lost him. All right, he might be coming back. Yeah, he probably he said he had an internet issue. Michael Bay did a lot of stuff, man. I didn't even know he would. This Ouija Origin of Evil. This can't be Michael Bay, bro. That he did all of these. Ninja Turtles. See the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I gotta. I might have to. I might have to leave him alone. I like the Ninja Turtles movies, but I really wasn't feeling the I don't the Nickelodeon version of shit, man. Don't be feeling it. There you go, Jay. All right, let's get him back in.
See,
You
I
good,
was
bro?
talking shit about Michael Bay, and they kicked me off the internet.
See, fucking conspiracy, bro. Yeah, I'm over here tripping because I didn't know he did some of these movies. Like, he was in the Purge, Anarchy. He did a bunch of shit, yo. I didn't even know
Wait,
all of these.
wait,
Friday the
wait.
13th. I like that Friday the 13th. People was hating on that shit, but I thought it was great.
Okay, so he did.
Let me see.
Okay, he did Armageddon. Okay, he did Armageddon. Like I
Hit
said, Michael
shirt.
Bay. I have a love-hate relationship. Like I just hate those Transformers movies. I, I hate those
Shia LaBeouf,
Transformers
that's my
movies. Like
boy.
that's
Yeah.
like he did cool with Bad Boys, but Transformers, he's on my shit list for Transformers.
Got you. See, my thing is with Transformers too. Probably why I never, I don't really have a big, emotion towards it because I wasn't really into Transformers when I was younger. I
Right.
watched Beast Wars, but I wasn't like a huge fan or whatever. My shit was always Ninja Turtles,
Uh,
Batman, and Spider Man, and X Men and shit. Like that was me
right.
all day, all day. But yo, what's some new movies you saw? I say you said you got Flash up there, so you went and saw Flash. Don't you feel like Flash got some unnecessary hate, man? I felt like that was a good fucking movie, bro.
Well, here's the thing about the Flash. Of course, it got hate because of Ezra Miller
Ezra,
and
yeah.
their antics, but also, and just in my opinion, because I even said on my show, if this would have came out maybe like 12 years ago, people would love the movie. But
Mm.
it's not doing anything new, and the CGI is fucking dog water. That CGI was terrible. I was like,
I don't mind. I don't know what's so bad. Like I thought it was alright, bro.
I
The part
just
when he was running up the fucking hospital and catching the babies, I was like, bro, this shit is crazy, yo.
I mean, it was a funny scene, but like I said, I'm big in animation. I'm big into animation and special effects. So
Got
I
it.
nitpick a lot, and it
Gotcha.
was just they were just like if you looked at like all the CGI, it just there was like soulless dead eyes. Like there was no emotion in the eyes. So like when I saw Nicolas Cage, I was like I saw Nicolas Cage, Christopher Reeves. I was just
That
like
I remember that shit. Yeah, that was a little rough there.
I appreciate it, but I like y'all really could have just left this out. And then that third act, it just felt like Man of Steel, and Man of Steel, I just not a fan of. I'm just not a
Mm,
fan of. I'm just not, and I'm just ready to get the new DCU a chance. That's why I'm glad that
yeah.
we started with Blue Beetle, and I'm glad because the Latino community, they needed a superhero movie because I did not know they have never had a super like a main lead superhero movie, and it was just nice to finally see it. And I liked it. I liked it. It has
Yeah,
its
I
problems.
didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. I
Yeah,
didn't see it. Was it good?
yeah, like it has its problems like a lot of movies do, but I thought it was very entertaining. And then plus
Gotcha.
I like the actor Jolo who from Cobra Kai. I think he's really
Cobra
good.
Kai.
So
Cobra Kai. Where Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai. Hey, Cobra Kai. There he goes. It's over there now. But yeah, I love Cobra Kai. But when I saw him doing it, that's been the thing that I've been looking for a lot, bro. Like I've been looking for like who's next. like the next stars. Like when we had the entertainment show I think a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about like you have the Jim Carreys, you have these classic guys that are stepping away, man. They can't do it forever, but you're always looking for like the next step, like the Will Smiths, and these guys are going away, bro. Like, so who the hell is stepping in next? And one of the guys I saw, like, when I saw Cobra Kai, was like, yo, Miguel, he's bad. I can see him doing some other stuff. I can see him invested in other things, and I want that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to keep my love for watching movies like alive. Actors, like you said, it's something that you said before, like the human touch, man. It means a lot, bro. Like you really have to have that person that you relate to, that you're interested and invested in watching. And I with music and entertainment right now, bro. I'm not trying to hate you. I know I sound like an old ass man complaining on his porch and shit with the screen door open, but I'm saying like yo, things just seem like they're just losing character, man. It's sad because I remember things having so much more like Pete Davidson and these fucking guys. I just can't get with them, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm sorry to shout him out, but I'm not sorry because he was another movie, that Transformers movie. I just couldn't fuck with it. Like, it's just so dry and just fucking boring, bro.
I guess like it's just universal. It's just universally popular to hate Pete Davidson. I don't hate Pete Davidson because I'm one of the few people who do think that even on Saturday Night Live, I really do think that he can be funny. But I think the problem with Pete Davidson is he gets a lot of exposure because he's in a lot of things. Like, he's in a lot of things that I see, and it's just human nature. We do not like seeing. If we see you frequently, we're not going to like you. Like, we kept seeing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. People hate Tom Brady, but then when he stopped winning,
Brady.
When he stopped winning, people started to like Tom. Same with LeBron. People kept going to the final. LeBron kept going to the finals. People hate LeBron, but now it's like people starting to love LeBron again. So it just
Bro.
when you want to, like, when you start to get to a certain point, people are going to hate you. Like Taika Waititi. I used to Thor Ragnarok. I thought was the best Thor. But then when I kept seeing Taika Waititi's movies and it was the same damn thing, I like, you know what? I'm starting to not like this guy.
Who is that? Was he a producer or director?
He's a director. He directed Thor Ragnarok, and then
Thor Ragnarok was really good.
Yeah, then he did that Ryan Reynolds video game movie. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, the Free Guy.
Free Guy. Yeah, he did Free Guy.
That shit was good too. That was a really good movie, actually.
A lot of people love Free Guy. I thought it was okay. I feel like it's like Ready Player One. They don't understand the concept of how video games work. Like, they don't understand the concept of video games work. But then he did that.
Yeah, Ready Player One was pretty good.
Then he did the movie with what's his name? He did another movie with Ryan Reynolds when he was basically traveled back in time to save himself. I forget. Came out on Netflix. And
I saw that. Me and Tiff watched that too. Project Adam. What's it called? I remember.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Like, Adam Project or something like that. Yeah. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
the thing about Netflix movies, Netflix movies have this weird thing to me, bro. Like you can tell you're watching a Netflix movie. Does that make sense? Like, if I put a movie on and I didn't tell you about it, like, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm the person who sees this shit, but I can tell it's a Netflix movie. It's just like a little bit of character is gone from it. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense, yo. But I've noticed that, and I've watched a lot of them. Like, that one with Will Smith and the not R.I.P.D. bro. You talking about? Is that the one Warren just said R.I.P.D. I don't think that's not the one we're talking about.
Wait, talking about Will Smith movie?
No, yeah, Will Smith had the one where
I
he
know
was the cop.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about? And he had like the demon with him or whatever. Right? Yeah, that shit. That shit was good, but it's just like, it's something about Netflix movies. It's like they're just missing something, yo. It's like everybody's like following the rules and shit. Yeah. Like, it's kind of like, it's just not up to par. And I'm not saying it's got to be like blockbuster fucking hits or whatever, or Universal or something, but it's just something it's just something about it. Like, it's just something that's missing, that's not there. Like The Rock, Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds were in that Red Notice or whatever that shit was called. That shit was horrible, bro. I didn't even like. I couldn't even finish it. And I'm like, these are like three of the best stars in Hollywood right now. I'm like, how was this movie so bad?
Like for
And it's
me,
just boring, bro.
it's hard for me to watch movies with other people because
I'm gonna show
because
you which one we talking about, Warren. Go
um
ahead, Jay. He thinks we were talking about the Project Adam movie. I think that's what he's saying.
oh no
Hold
R
on.
I know but the RPD
Yeah, I know R.I.P.D. They
I
made a
tried
second one with Salma Hayek, and I was like, yeah,
I
I didn't
tried
watch that shit.
I mean
I didn't watch that shit.
I'll watch it because Salma Hayek. I love me Salma Hayek. She's
Yeah.
beautiful. But like I said, it's hard for me to watch movies with people just because I'm overly critical when it comes to movies. Like that's why I'm critical. Like on my show, they always say that I'm just a grumpy old man. Like no, I'm like I'm paying money to see these things to see movies, and if I see problems with it, I'm going to point it out.
Yeah.
That's just how I am. Like I'm paying like
You critique shit.
yeah, like it's like I'm
Yeah.
paying $15 to $20 for a movie. You damn right I'm going to tell what problems it has. Like I told people, if I was to have a movie studio, it would be called 24. It would be called 2 Hour Studios. You will not make a movie that's not even a second over 2 hours unless movies nowadays they do not have a lot to say within those 2 hours.
Bro.
Like like a movie I love, Avengers Endgame. It was 3 hours long. That movie did not have to be 3 hours long. It did not have to be three
No,
hours long.
you are right about that, Warren. This is what we're talking about right here, bro. This movie. If you haven't watched it, it's definitely good. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. Zoe Saldana is in it. It was a good concept. Like he's like meeting his future self or whatever and stuff like that. Well, we know Jason laughed my ass off. Me and Brian witnessed. It talked about. Oh yeah, yes, it wasn't Warren. Yeah, it wasn't Warren. Yeah, we remember that shit. Um, Yeah, I feel you though, bro. Like if we didn't have people like you though, then everybody would just be at a level of acceptance. So and I'm not a huge critiquer, but I don't just like everything either. Like so,
Yeah,
it's like those people who are just like, oh, I just like everything, or they at least they tried and all that shit. Like, yeah, I mean that's good in theory, I guess, but you want to have some kind of level of like expectance, especially if you walk into a great movie like you said and you're like, man, I've been looking forward to watching this fucking X-Men movie my whole like if they finally come out with Marvel X-Men and we go there and we watch it, we're like, yo, we've been waiting for Marvel to have an X-Men and bring them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and see what they do, and then we go in there and it's just some cheap shit and it's not that good. What are you gonna walk around and say, well, at least they at least they had claws on Wolverine? Like, bro, listen, we want this shit to be amazing. Like, we're trying to rely on you to be amazing. You're amazing at doing this shit, so be amazing. So I get you, man. Ain't nothing wrong with critiquing, yo. You have a high caliber, so if you do ever get into the position where you are able to put your own stuff together, then that just speaks on how you will handle your projects, man. Yo,
right.
I did, bringing up stuff like that or whatever, in Beeline, I want to shout this out to y'all. I don't know how far we into the video or whatever, but I'm not doing a Halloween special this year. Sorry guys, I've been doing it the last 3 years and I've had so much fun doing these Halloween specials on this channel, bro. And the last one really blew up, which is awesome, and I appreciate it so much. But let me tell you something, man. The work that I put into doing those damn specials, bro. I was literally working on that 2 months before Halloween, yo. The week before, I had a stomach flu and a stomach virus. I was throwing up. I had a whole bunch of shit. And I was sitting here, trying to finish editing and stuff like that. I was falling asleep, waking up, just getting on the computer and just editing. I was editing for like 2 days with that shit. So just that little bit of work. You feel me? I was trying my best to make it as perfect as I possibly could. And it still came out and I was like, damn, man, this fucking lighting is too dark. Like, it was stuff that I still didn't like. So people who are doing this stuff, the creativity, it's unbelievable. So you have to be hard on yourself, man. You got to be hard, period. I feel you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man. I already know because for me, I don't know why I do it to myself, but I try to do 12. I try to do like 8 hour.
Should.
I try to do 8 hour streams every so often, just just to just like to show like love back to the fans. I'm going to do 12 hours eventually. Like probably whenever I start getting more of a following on Twitch, I definitely want to do a subathon and do like because last time we did it, I had people on from the past. We watched older interviews that I did. I did some gameplay. I want to start doing more gameplay because that's actually fun.
It is a
Uh,
lot. I just started with the Brian B playing shit,
yeah,
and we were playing Resident Evil. I just finished my first game on Twitch. We played the first Resident Evil, and I never got into like the gaming side of this or whatever. I love it, bro. It is a lot of fun.
yeah. So I just want to like just have more content. Just like I don't want things to get where it just feels like a chore. That's the thing about this. So that's why I always try to get you on, Stedman on, Warren on, like
Yeah,
everybody we know on, because I want it to feel routine. I want it to be feel fresh,
yeah, for
every
real.
time. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you go back and watch like my very first episode, um, people says that like my Venom review is like it's okay, or like the my 007 review was good. Me personally, I don't like it. I don't like
Mm.
talking to myself. Like I have to have somebody else to bounce off of. That's
Bounce
why
ideas, yeah.
yeah, that's why I give kudos to people who do like solo podcasts
Mm-hmm.
and like when I don't know about you, but sometimes every now and then I go back through my catalog and just
Oh
see
yeah,
how far I've came and like how many like the amount of people that I've met. Like I've met a lot of people through this thing,
yeah.
and it just I'm like I used to be like a spiteful person. Like I see somebody get success, I like man fuck them. But then like now that start doing myself, like I'm actually happy for other people's success.
Yeah.
Like like um like a person that I'm really happy for. Former teammate of mine, Chris Conley. I like we played football together, and like seeing him go from UGA to now playing pros. Like I'm
Okay.
old me would be like fuck him, but new me I'm happy for his success, especially
Yeah,
like
yeah.
being a person of color. I'm extremely happy because success is very hard for people of color. And that's why I'm glad we're seeing more things like more like people of color content out there because back in the day, we would get Kangaroo Jack. That, that
Mm.
that's what
Kangaroo
we got.
Jack.
That's what we got. Like
Listen, I feel you there, but at least one thing I can say is at least you're like you're honest about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't even admit that they have those kind of feelings or whatever. It is kind of hard to see somebody succeeding, especially when you want to be. And
right.
spiteful is definitely the right word. Jealousy, whatever you want, envy,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. But it's hard, man. It's hard trying to be in a caliber, even not even just like he's playing football. You ain't never wanted to play football in your life, but he's just exceeding at something that he's doing.
Right.
That's what you're envious about or
It
whatever.
just the model that like the thing that I took away from it. Oh, they're successful not because they're better than you. They're successful because they put in more work than you did. So that's how
Yeah,
I would look at it. You just got to put in. No matter if it's a complete, you can like they can be playing football. You can like man, like I'm good at cooking. Like you can be the best baker in the world if you applied yourself to your craft. That's all it is. That's what I tell
yeah.
people.
You want to know something too, though? You gotta be honest. A lot of shit is luck too, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I don't think people give enough I don't want to say credit, acknowledgement to just how much like circumstance matters
100%.
in a lot of situations, bro. I was thinking about this shit the other day about a completely different topic. A lot of times, a lot of motherfuckers is just in the right place at the right time. And I'm not saying you don't gotta, work to continue there, but there are those people who walk into the store and they're getting ready for work and they're buying their coffee and they say, oh man, let me get a lottery ticket. What the hell? I've never played a lottery in my life, but just give me a ticket. And they take that ticket and that shit won them $100 million.
Right. But here's the
It
thing though.
happens.
But here's the thing though. Like I forgot like the exact
What up, my
statistic.
boy?
Like like there's a statistic out there. A lot of lottery winners they go broke. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that's true too.
you can get lucky, but you still have to have some type of drive and ambition to
Yeah.
sustain what you gain. Like
Very true.
football players all the time. Like technically they do like they're very talented, but they do get lucky. Like say if somebody gets hurt and like somebody gets hurt and they get their time to shine, like then they can take that spot, but you have to maintain that level of excellency to keep that spot. It's always about still you still gotta try. Like cause you can like even though I don't like the Rock's movies, like I don't like a lot of them because I feel like he don't try. He
Bro,
still
come on. The
I don't
rundown, walking tall. Come on.
they
Give
are
Rock
all
his
the
credit,
same.
bro.
No, I give him credit.
Rock be kicking ass, yo.
Like I said, I give him credit. Like I give The Rock credit,
Derrick
but
Henry.
after a certain time, The Rock has gotten like after I saw Black Adam, I said, "Oh yeah, you
I
just
thought Black Adam was good, man.
I
I didn't
just
think I think the concept sucks because, like I said, I would have much rather see Black Adam fighting Shazam. I have no idea why they didn't even introduce that.
because The Rock
What
wants to
is
fight
this?
Superman. that's
Boring, bro.
that's why.
Separate movie instead of having fucking, just like you said with Kraven the Hunter. Why are we watching a Kraven the Hunter? To be honest with you, I don't even really remember Kraven the Hunter as like one of the biggest bad guys. Like they're gonna introduce his ass to me. Honestly, I saw him in the cartoon. I had his toy and everything, but he wasn't one of the big names like that.
Well, he's a big staple in Spider-Man. Like he actually killed Spider-Man. So
Oh
like
shit, really?
yeah like Craven like a lot of people do love Craven, and I'm not going to poo-poo on the movie completely because they do got an actor that I really do like in Aaron Taylor
That's my
Johnson.
boy, yo. That's my
Like
boy.
Bullet
Yeah.
Train, Bullet Train. I thought he was really good in Bullet Train. Kick Ass. He was
That's my
hilarious.
boy, bro.
So
Yeah,
uh,
Godzilla. He's one of the next, like we were talking about earlier. He's one of the next guys that I see, like him as far as like an action star, and he's kind of really picking up in it and stuff like that or whatever.
yeah,
He's really good.
I forgot
Yeah,
he was Quicksilver too. He
yeah,
was
that's
Quicksilver
right,
in the
Quicksilver.
Avengers.
Yeah, that's because old boy, what's his name? The dude who played
uh,
Dahmer.
yeah, I know you're
Um,
talking about.
yeah, he killed that Quicksilver part in the
Yeah,
X-Men series. That shit was incredible, bro. Brian, me too. Black Adam was one of the best DC films in a long time.
I just
Yeah, it was good, man. It was. I had to think about if it was one of the best. I thought Flash was phenomenal. I mean, it's just I don't know, bro. It's like the new Aquaman that's coming out. I thought Aquaman the first one was really good. The Justice League, the Snyder version, if it wasn't fucking 7 hours long, I thought that was way better than the
yeah.
original. I feel like they've been really good, but it's just like. I feel like because of the caliber, bro, it's Batman and Superman and Wonder. They should be even higher than what they are.
See,
That's what I feel about DC shit.
and that's what I love about movies because, like I said, I'm not the type of person that you have to agree with me. I like people love things that I hate, and people hate things that I love, and that's cool. Like for
Yeah.
me, I was not a fan of like Black Adam just because I've been waiting for this movie for 9 years. Uh,
Mm.
Brian, I've been waiting for 9 years. Rob, because I've been for 9 years. Like I finally get to see one of the coolest anti-heroes on the big screen. And then when I watched the movie, I said, "Oh, that is not Black Adam. The one that's not the Black Adam I read. That's The Rock. I mean, he
That's the
looked good
Rock.
in the suit, but like that's just The Rock. That's not That's not Black Adam.
I
And
feel you.
yeah, and like that's the thing. But hey, DC has a chance now because Marvel has been slipping. Marvel has been
Yeah, more. I can't
boy,
even watch Marvel shit no more, bro.
boy,
I get 20 minutes into a Marvel show or 15 minutes into a Marvel show, and I
boy.
turn that shit off. I
I
can't.
thought like if it wasn't for Ant-Man, I mean not Ant-Man. If it wasn't for the Guardians of the Galaxy, I was gonna give them Marvel because that when I saw Ant-Man, I was happy that they got Jonathan Majors. He's gonna do good as Kang. He was great as Kang. The rest of the movie just fucking sucked. So
No, man, no, don't say that, bro. Yo, listen, I thought Ant-Man was good, man.
I just
I thought Ant-Man was kind of good. It was
I
interesting.
I liked Brian Majors. I like Jonathan Majors, and I thought he was one of the best parts. I like Paul Rudd's Ant Man, but just
Yeah.
everybody else in the movie just sucked to me.
Yo, you know what I think it is more than anything with these movies? Same thing I was just talking about with the Ninja Turtle movies with Michael Bay, man. I'm tired of Disney doing this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck when anybody says
Well, Disney didn't
Disney.
do. I don't think Disney don't do Ninja Turtles. It was Dream. I remember Nickelodeon does.
Nickelodeon, yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm saying the same caliber. Like that's what I was saying before with Michael Bay. Like the issue, I like the Ninja Turtles movie, but I don't like it because it was that kiddie shit, the Nickelodeon shit. And even though Marvel will sit there, they'll sit there and straight up curse like they said fuck in
oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy. they never, said that. Not in any of them. But the fact is, it's always that cutesy shit, bro. It's like I would say 65% of Marvel movies are cutesy, fartsy shit with the little cutesy little, animated alien people and shit. And then the rest is like they'll have some good fighting and action. And then, the rest is like jokes and shit. I want some hard hitting shit, bro. Like you said, like the comics and stuff. Spider-Man getting killed by fucking Kraven. Like I want Batman's back being broken by Bane. Like, I want some dark shit, yo. I'm tired of the kiddie shit. I know you have to appease, but where the shit for the adults, bro?
Well, I mean,
Watch some
like
real
I said,
shit.
like I said, I do think there's a middle ground. Like, I don't know if you were talking about like the new TMNT movie that came out.
Not that one. I didn't see that one yet. I'm gonna watch that one actually.
Yeah,
a couple of days actually.
for me personally, I liked it because it blended like it being for the kids and giving something to the adults. Like when you find that middle ground, like what Marvel was doing for the longest, like
Yeah.
except for Iron Man, I hate Iron Man. I hate all Iron Man movies.
They weren't that good. If you look at these, they weren't that good for real.
The first one I did like, but 2 and 3 can suck my ass. But Marvel, they had the perfect middle ground, but then it's like after the Infinity Saga ended, they don't. It's like they had no direction. I still
Yeah.
don't know what the direction is. Like nothing connects. The Doctor Strange, I was so excited because like,
Have
okay,
that shit, bro.
I was so excited like because I really liked the first Doctor Strange because it was so weird and it had like an Inception type vibe. Then when I saw the second one, it was like this isn't the multiverse of madness. They only went to like 2 multiverses. We saw that was that was it.
I wasn't the biggest thing I'm looking forward to, bro. Just to kind of close off on this, is I'm ready for just the different characters, bro. Bring me the Fantastic Four, finally do them right, and bring me some X-Men. And if you get that shit going, I can forget about the Avengers because they were the reason why everybody was really watching. Spider-Man's still cool, but you got to fight Venom. I'm tired of seeing him fight everybody else but the fucking main guy you want him to fight. And it's just certain things. It's just certain things. I'm ready for it to stop beating around the bush. I guess that's the best way to say it. Same thing with what's it called? I'm tired of Flash. You got Flash, and he's fighting everybody, fighting people that other people fought, except for give me fucking Reverse Flash, man. Give me somebody that I want to see. I don't give me a Batman movie and don't have him fight Joker, bro. I don't want to see this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna say this right now. Look, after what's his name, Joker, I'm jokered out. After seeing
tired of
Jared
it.
Jared Leto's Joker, I hated that Joker.
Yeah, I didn't like that shit either.
I tried to give him a chance. I like, man, I don't like. That's why I'm glad. I was so mad. Well, like I still love the Batman that came out. The one that was 3 hours fucking long. That don't even be 3 hours long either.
Too much.
I
can't rewatch it, bro. I can't rewatch it. I think I've rewatched it in parts. I'm not gonna lie, and that's one of the best things I think they forget about these movies. You want to watch them again. You don't want to just watch them one time. But ain't nobody sitting there for fucking 3 hours. Even the Justice League, like I can't rewatch the shit. It's too long. I gotta like skip the whole movie and shit.
I can do it in like the background. Like I do want to go back and do watch the movie because I did love the Batman. But one thing I was just like, why we keep going back to him? When I saw that post-credit scene with the Joker, I'm like, why? He has so many other cooler villains.
Man, bro.
He has Mr. Freeze. He has
the Riddler. For real. They don't go enough into Mr. Freeze, yo.
He has the Riddler done right. I'm gonna say that again, done right. Well, no, they did the Riddler right. I take that back. They did it right with Paul Dano.
Jim Carrey. You don't think Jim Carrey did the Riddler right?
No, because he was just the fucking Joker.
Like, he was goofy as shit. He was good though.
That's not the Riddler. That's the thing. But like you got that, you got Killer Croc, you got Solomon Grundy, you got Bane. Did right. I love Tom Hardy, but that was not fucking Bane.
That was good. Yeah, you know who else that I wish that we would have saw, and he was a big. I don't know if he was in comics, but he was big on the animated series. Fucking Clayface, man. I would love to see a Clayface.
They're saying that they're going to do a version of Basil Carlos Clayface in the Batman 2. Do Scarface is another one. I love
Yeah, the little puppet.
I love Scarface. I mean, like,
Yeah.
just give me more. Like, that's the thing about movies. I know we're talking a lot about movies. Um, the thing about movies and just entertainment in general, studios are always going to go to what's safe. And what's safe right now is Batman and Superman for DC. That's why James Gunn, I'm glad he's doing new things. I mean, he's doing people I ain't never heard of. Well, I've heard of them, but I've never read a lick of their damn comics. Like,
Yeah.
like we are always going to go back to just what we know, because that's, as humans, we don't like change. We like to be with the familiar stuff. So we're going to keep on getting the Spider-Mans, the Batmans, the Supermans, hopefully not the Iron Mans, because the movie's ass. But hey, we're
We
getting
get a
Hulk.
Martian Manhunter or some shit. Yeah, I hope they redo Hulk, man. If
We
there's
got the rights
one,
back.
if there's one character that I can say, and that's one of my favorite all time, fucking Batman and Hulk is up there, is please give me a damn brutal Hulk, man. I want a brutal. The Edward Norton Hulk was probably the closest thing we've come to of really depicting. But even I don't think that he really depicted the Hulk. He had depicted his aggression, but I don't think they really depicted like the strength of the brute force of the Hulk, man.
Oh no,
I would love
they
that
did.
shit.
For me, I think they did. The only thing that I don't think they didn't go into how depressed Bruce Banner actually is. Like Bruce Banner is actually really depressed. Like, if you read some of the comics, Bruce Banner legit tries to kill himself in multiple issues. Like, he is very depressed, and like
Probably
the Hulk will not let him die. Like,
Listen, man. All right, Jay. Yo, listen, it's been awesome talking with you, getting to know your podcast. Guys, like I said, please get out there and please follow him. I'm going to put his link up to his channel in the description. And I'm going to have a lot of clips out. We're going to be doing a lot of clips, yo. But it is time. Listen, I got the bucket here, Jay. We got a new thing on the Beeline Web Show, man, we doing.
okay.
And just to give you an idea what we're doing, it is called... Straight off the dome, baby. Yo, listen, there's a new game we play. We give you 20 seconds and we ask you 4 questions. Now, in those 4 times, in the 20 seconds, you got to answer those 4 questions to the best of your ability. They got to be truthful. You cannot be lying up on the Beeline, because we get straight to the point, baby. And it's got to come straight off the dome, all right? So we're going to rock out. We usually do this to close out the thing. Usually gives us a little bit more information about you. I have a random tickets up in here. We're going to see exactly what we pick out. I also have the little football head wrestlers. Let's see who we got today. Maybe we'll shout out every single one. We got Kane there. Ah, Kane. If y'all remember that back in the day. All right. I don't know which one this is. Hopefully it's not one we've read. And I'm still working on it, guys. I know I've been doing it like since I came back or whatever, but I'm still working out. We got a winners and losers board so far. We got all winners so far. So no pressure, Jay. You'll be the first loser if we have it.
Gee, thanks. That's just very, very encouraging.
Gotcha, bro. All right, listen, we gonna get rocking. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the timer here. I also gotta get some music to do this shit. I want to put some music on when we do this, but I'll figure that out later. All right, let's get the timer going and put the timer on the screen for everybody to see. Who thinks Jason will win? Go ahead, raise your hands. Raise your hands. Raise your hands. All right, come on. I want to make sure this isn't stuff that I've asked before. All right. No, I asked myself this one. Let me get you a fresh one. I did that one myself. All right, let's get you a fresh one. I'm gonna get you a fresh one. All right, you ready?
Yeah,
we're gonna rock. All right, everybody ready? Everybody set. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, what's your TV or radio?
You said what?
TV or radio?
TV.
Favorite dinner?
Chinese food.
Favorite ride?
Don't do rides.
First thing you do after work? I'll give it to you.
First thing I do after work is play the video game.
There you go. Oh, shit. Jay got it with applause at. I had to give him that one because I kind of choked on the answer there. We're going to play a song. Fuck it. We're going to play a song. Oh, shit. What's this right here? Y'all hearing that? Oh. What y'all know about that? We got a winner on the Beeline, baby. Jay from the Bring the Popcorn, baby. Make sure y'all go check him out. Listen, V-Line, thank you guys so much. You know, maybe I'll just do a little song just to vibe out. And make sure you giving credit to these movies and producers and writers and stuff like that's out here, because we need them, bro. If we want to keep having these discussions about these great, amazing movies,
Pay your writers
make
and
sure.
actors.
Pay
Pay your
them,
writers
bro.
and actors.
Pay him. Jay, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight, bro. Much love. We're going to keep supporting you. I'd love to come back on your show. We got to talk about some new movies. And definitely have you back on. You know, you're going to be on. We got to do a wrestle talk again, too, bro. You keeping up wrestling, yo?
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Bro, you saw what happened last night? You saw the Rhea Ripley got shut down last night. Oh, shit.
Oh, I saw that.
That was entertaining. Yeah, Nia Jax jumped back in. That was entertaining. I ain't going to fucking lie about that. But I'm going to let you go, brother. Yo, thank you so much once again. Go follow Brang the Popcorn on YouTube. Very easy.
Yes.
Even go follow it. And make sure you send them some love. But, B-Line, until next time, stay true, stay positive, pay attention. And we'll see you on Thursday, because I'm going to be on another show. Check out Eric G. We're going to be in his show tomorrow. I'll post all about it. And we out.